just for a couple of minutes before the coach comes up to talk to you. It's easy to get fired up. It's easy to be emotional. It's easy to be all those things when you haven't played a game yet. It's a little different when you're on the bottom side of 2 games already. I preach from what I know from. I know what it's like to have a broken heart. I know what it's like to have broken promises. I know what it's like to have a broken home. I can remember being scared one time. I don't mean scared like somebody come behind a corner and booed you scared. Not that kind of scared. But I was scared one night. I was in a foreign country. And I was the last observation point while the pilots would still keep all their lights on. Once they got to me, they went black. And I could see the bombs coming up. And I could see this little burn. It was called Cement Ridge 51 on the map. I couldn't see what was on the other side of that burn. You ever been scared, like scared because you didn't know what was there, scared? I was that kind of scared. Like I was afraid I was going to pop it off too soon because I didn't know what was coming at me. That kind of scared. And you know, I already told you I'm crazy, right? Because I believe in talking snakes and jokers raised from the dead. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I know it. But I laid there that night, scared. Not much older than many of you. I was 19 years old. Scared to death. I watched those pilots flash, 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 boom, black. Flash, 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 boom, black. And I could hear and see stuff, but I didn't know exactly what I was hearing and exactly what I was seeing. And the words of my youth when I was a little kid in Sunday school came back to me. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in my Father, you believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it wasn't so, I wouldn't have told you that. But I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I'm coming back to bring you to where I am, there you are. Thomas said, how will we know the way, Lord? He said, you know the way, because I am the way, the truth, and the life. I didn't close my eyes that night, I got to tell you the truth. I stayed up all night, because I wasn't going to be caught sleeping. You know what I'm saying, right? I was up all night. You ain't going to catch me sleeping. And when the morning broke, I felt peace. Peace. I got to be honest with you, I didn't know about coming home. But I knew it wasn't going to be because I wasn't going to do what I had to do. I made up my mind before I ever stepped across. They called it the line of departure. There's a place in your life. It's going to happen to you as a husband. It's going to happen to you as a father. It's going to happen to you as a businessman. It's going to happen to you as a Christian. There's a time in your life when you can't go back no more. You can't go back. And I want you to think about that tonight as a young man. There's a time in your life when you can't go back. When you just, I can't go back that way no more. I got to keep going. That line of departure. I made up my mind. They call it locked and loaded. It's when you take your magazine full of bullets and you stick it up into that chamber, you get locked, and then you load it. I said, I'm locked and loaded. I can't go back. Ain't nowhere to go but that way right there, and that's the way I'm going. That's how I want you to be tonight when you come across that white line out there. You come across that white line on that football field, you locked and loaded. That's your line of departure. You going. You know the way. You know what you got to do. They hadn't seen you like they're going to be tonight. They ain't seen y'all. They don't know who you are. You go out there, you set the tone, and you don't come home the way you got out there. You can't come back that way no more. Can't come back that way no more. Let's pray together. Dear Lord, we come to you on bended knee. The last of the peacetime warriors. Young men ready for battle tonight. They got their breastplates on, helmets on. They're ready to go to war for you tonight, Lord. And I pray for these young men tonight, that tonight it will be like a war. It'll be a war mindset, a 10-yard war. When adversity comes, we don't pull apart. We circle wagons, get close together, get close to you. I pray for the young men struggling with things tonight, Lord. Clear that from their mind and let them think about the football game. Let church be inside those white lines tonight. Let the end zone be an altar. Let these boys bring you a gift tonight. In the name of the Lord, amen.